So what does being skinny fat look like? This is what it looks like. I know many guys starting to lift weights look like this, and I know I started here as well. First of all, my name is Himanshu. I help people transform their lives through fitness. You're clearly interested in that, so scroll down below, hit the subscribe and the post notification bell, and you'll never miss any of my uploads again. So if you're skinny fat, you'll be kind of in the middle of should I bulk or should I cut first? This is a very popular question in the fitness industry. So my answer to this will be to bulk straight away, because even if you cut down some weight, in terms of weight, you're gonna be borderline anorexic, and in terms of looks, you're still gonna look skinny fat regardless. Believe me when I say I started to cut when I first started training as well, and it went horribly wrong. I wasn't eating enough to grow muscle. I was tired all the time. I had insomnia, and I overdid on the cardio side of things as well, and it didn't even get me the results that I wanted. So you want to be bulking first regardless of your ethnic background, because science works same for everyone. What you don't want to be doing is to be gaining too much weight. We want you to be gaining as much lean mass as possible. It's inevitable that you will be gaining some fat in the process, but we can keep it to a minimum by eating just above maintenance calories, which is about 100 to 150 above your maintenance calories. Within a relatively short period of time, I'd say 6 to 8 months, you'll gain what we call noob gains in the fitness industry. This pretty much means that the amount of muscle that you gain in like the first year of your training, that is of course provided that you eat the right amount of calories with the right amount of protein and the right amount of macronutrient distribution, supplemented with a good workout routine. So by now you've realized that there's two aspects to this, the diet side and the training side. Let's first discuss the diet side. In terms of diet, I've said before that you must be eating 150 calories maximum over your maintenance calorie. If you don't know how to calculate your maintenance calories, you should go on Google and type in TDE calculator and click the first link that comes up, and it should take you to a page where you should enter your details such as your weight, your height and your activity level, and it will automatically calculate the maintenance calories that you have. That is the calories that you burn without doing any activity. Now after you find your maintenance calories and add the 150 calories on top of it, now it's time for you to go and track those calories. So what you can do is go on your phone, go on the App Store or the Play Store, and you can download an app called MyFitnessPal, and it will pretty much calculate all the calories that you're eating with the macronutrient distribution. It's going to be a lifesaver for you, trust me, because it has been for me. After you download it, tap on more on the bottom right hand corner and go to goals. Then under nutrition goals, you can set your daily calorie limit, and you can set your macronutrient split as well. Then enter your total calories and adjust your macronutrient split to this. Calculate the amount of protein that you need first. If you're skinny fat, I recommend going around 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That is around the sweet spot. And after that, you can enter it in, and then you can calculate your fats, which is supposed to be around 20% of your total calorie intake, and then you can fill the rest up with your carbs. You should be recalculating your maintenance calories and adding the 150 calories on top of it week by week as your weight goes up and up each week. So there you have it. You should be eating good quality whole foods while following this macronutrient split and these calories. Provided that you follow a good workout routine, you should be starting to add size and look aesthetic in no time. When I say no time, don't get too excited, because it still takes months to achieve results. But in the grand scheme of things, it does mean no time. But it will never happen if it's not supplemented with a good workout routine, which we will discuss now. Regardless of what workout routine you follow, you must implement progressive overload. If there's no stimulus for the muscle to grow, it will not grow, regardless of your diet or how good your diet is. If you're a complete beginner and don't know what progressive overload is when you continually challenge the muscle to grow. You can either do it by increasing the amount of reps that you do, increasing the amount of sets that you do, increasing the amount of weight that you do, decreasing the amount of rest time that you take in between your sets. Try and change at least one variable from these each week so that you see massive progress in the long run. Now let's get into the actual training routines that you can follow. There are many training routines that beginners can follow. They range from only compound lifts to bro splits to push-pull legs routine or a full body workout split. I've tried all four of these routines as a skinny fat kid and as a beginner, and I can tell you that the most efficient and as the most effective one out of all these is the push-pull legs routine. The push-pull legs routine ensures that you hit each muscle group twice a week, and hitting each muscle group twice a week with a rest day in between is crucial for muscle building. Other routines don't achieve this. A full body routine ensures that you don't get enough rest between the workouts that you do, A bro split ensures that you don't actually hit the muscle twice a week. And with compound lifts, you're ensuring that you're not hitting isolated movements. And isolated movements are key to building an aesthetic body. So the best one out of the bunch, as you can see, is the push-pull legs routine. So here's an example of what your routine may look like. You will hit the push muscle groups on Monday, which are the chest, triceps, and shoulders. And on Tuesday, you will hit the pull muscle groups, which are the back and the biceps. And you'll hit legs on the third day. You'll take a rest day after the third day, or you can continue going with the same split again and take a rest day at the end of the week. If you don't want to take a rest day at all, you can come in on the rest day and do an ab workout. Your future self will actually thank you for this because you'll look more aesthetic with defined abs, and you actually get help in your other training aspects with your other lifts with a good defined core. Doing this routine will ensure that you hit each muscle group twice a week and will ensure that you get the maximum muscle growth because you are utilizing progressive overload. So there you have it. That's how you build an aesthetic body if you're starting off as skinny fat. Remember, transformations take a long time. Took me a couple of years, but you should see some results by at least 6 months of following this diet and the workout routine. Come back to this video when you've seen some results and you get the aesthetic body that you always wanted. And as always, stay proud but never satisfied.